Today, I will show you why staying quiet after she leaves is your secret power. You might feel the urge to call her. You might want to explain yourself. But silence is not weakness. Silence is you taking back control. When you stay quiet, you show strength. You show that you value yourself. When she sees you did not chase her, she starts to wonder why. She notices you do not need her to feel whole, and that makes her question her choice. This is the start of your silent comeback. This is where your true journey begins. Silence is not weakness. It is proof you control your feelings. When you resist sending a text, you resist losing your value. Every time you stay quiet, you build your strength. Silence shows you have respect for yourself. It shows you will not beg or chase. She will feel that gap you create. That gap will grow if you keep quiet. It will make her think about you more. And when she thinks about you, she feels the old pull. It may feel hard at first to block the urge, but effort now pays off later. Before we continue, like this video, subscribe, and also tell me in comment section where you're watching from. Your ego wants proof she misses you. It wants a text back or a like on your post. But silence starves your ego of that proof. It forces your mind to sit with the unknown. It asks, why is he not chasing me? That question burns louder over time. Your silence gives power to your ego in disguise. It makes you feel stronger inside. It shows you value yourself more than her reaction. And when she wonders why you don't reach out, her mind will circle back to you. That is the power of the ego equation. When you stop begging, you change your story. You move from a man who chases to a man who leads. You write a new script for yourself. In this script, you decide your worth without her voice. You decide your path without her approval. Each day, you stay quiet. You add a line to this new story. You prove you are the hero, not the follower. You show you are the one in control, not the one hoping. And that new narrative becomes your truth. She sees this change and she can't ignore it. In her mind, there is a hidden war. On one side, she misses you. On the other side, she fears weakness. Your silence fans this war. Every quiet day adds fuel to her doubt. She checks your profile to feel close but remains frozen. She wants to text, but holds back. Pride and fear lock her fingers. She wonders if you moved on. She asks herself if she lost you forever. This silent battlefield is where you win without lifting a finger. Your absence is your weapon, and her doubts are victory markers. Pride tells her that the first move is a loss. Pride tells her to protect her image. She will not seem desperate. She will not admit she still cares. Pride builds walls around her heart. Those walls keep her silent. But walls also trap her regrets. She sits alone, proud but lonely. She thinks silence proves she is strong. But deep down, silence hurts her more than words could. You don't need to destroy her pride. You just need to watch it crumble under the weight of your quiet strength. Vulnerability can be a gift when it's your choice. Until then, silence is your shield. It stops you from acting on every feeling. It keeps you from saying things you might regret. It guards your heart and mind. Your ego may whisper to break the silence, but real growth comes when you resist. You learn to sit with discomfort. You learn that you don't need to prove anything. Silence becomes your training ground for true strength. And when you choose vulnerability later, it will come from power, not need. In every relationship, there is a balance of power. Usually, the one who cares more holds less power. Silence flips that balance. It shows you care less on the surface. It makes her the one who seeks signs from you. She waits for your messages instead of the other way around. That shift highlights your value. It makes her work harder to feel close to you. and that work builds respect. Respect is the core of attraction. Silence gives you the upper hand in power dynamics. Emotional control is not about ignoring feelings. It's about mastering them. You feel the urge to reach out. You feel the pull of old memories. But you decide not to act. That choice shows you are bigger than your urges. It shows you are steady in a storm. Women respect men who hold their ground. Emotional control is your shield against neediness. It protects your peace and self-worth. Every time you say no to that text, you say yes to yourself. That is your superpower. On social media, she looks happy. She smiles, she posts quotes. She dances with friends. You might think she moved on, but those are masks to hide her truth. Inside, she feels the gap you left behind. She scrolls old chats. She replays your voice in her mind. She fights hidden tears when the room goes quiet. Your silence forces that quiet. It strips away her distractions. It makes her face the feelings she tried to forget. The illusion breaks down when silence gives way to real emotion. Regret doesn't arrive with a text. It grows in the echo of silence. Every day you do not chase her. You add another layer of what if in her mind. She wonders if you found someone better. She wonders if you forget her face. She wonders if she lost you for good. That doubt is regret taking root. It makes her heart ache. It makes her fear she made a mistake. And that ache is the sound of your silent victory. She cannot argue with her own regret. Desire screams for release. It wants you to text, call, or comment. Discipline says, not now. Discipline is the bridge between impulses and long-term gains. You choose discipline every time you hold back. That choice builds muscle in your character. It trains you to focus on your goals, not your pain. Discipline over desire means you value your future self higher than your past wounds. It creates a strong foundation for everything you do, and that foundation makes you an unshakable man. The second you send that message, you lose all you built. You give away your power in an instant. She sees you chasing again. She knows she still controls you. All your silent work vanishes. She no longer doubts. She knows. Your leverage disappears. That moment resets the game. You become the follower once more. You lose because you confirmed her power over your feelings. To win, you must stay quiet. You must protect your silent edge at all costs. That is the line you never cross. While she battles doubt, you focus on yourself. You work on your body, mind, and goals. You learn new skills, meet new people, and take on challenges. You create a life you love. Your silence frees time and energy for growth. That growth makes you more interesting and confident. It shows her you are moving forward without her. It makes her question why she stopped your progress. Building your empire is not about revenge. It's about proving you are more valuable than any relationship. Silence breeds confidence. Confidence deepens silence. Each day you stay quiet, you feel stronger inside. You trust yourself more. You know you can resist any urge. That trust turns into calm energy. People notice calm energy. They are drawn to men who are sure of themselves. She feels it too. She senses you are whole without her. That feeling makes her miss you more. And that missing pushes her back into your silent orbit. The confidence loop powers your comeback chapter by chapter. Pain hurts, but it can teach. Each ache reminds you of your worth. When you stay silent through pain, you transform it. You channel it into focus, into goals, into action. You use it to fuel your rise. That transformation makes you stronger than before. It makes you someone she cannot ignore. Pain is no longer your enemy. It is the spark that lights your fire. And when you stand tall in your silence, you show her you turned heartbreak into victory. You are more than a boyfriend or an ex. You are a man with purpose. You are a leader of your own life. Silence reminds you of that truth. It pulls you back to your real self. Each quiet day affirms who you are without her. You become the center of your world, not a piece of hers. That identity shines through your actions and words, and that light makes you unforgettable. She will remember you not as someone who begged, but as someone who stood firm. Today you choose yourself. You choose silence over suffering, discipline over doubt, and power over pleading. You will not break your silence for anyone who won't meet you at your level. You will not chase shadows when you can chase dreams. You will build a life that no post or message can touch. In that life, you find real freedom. In that life, she sees what she lost, and when she thinks of you again, it will be with respect, regret, and a silent ache she cannot soothe. Hope you loved this video. Subscribe to my channel and also like this video. Thank you.